I joined the Army back in 1996. I've been in 17 years this February. And the journey for me started as along the way. Actually, my father was an Army chaplain, and never did I dream that I would follow in his footsteps. And it was a natural thing to do. And so I inquisitively asked him, as I was trying to find direction in my life, and asked him about seminary. And at the time, didn't know a clue what a seminary was. But he explained to me, this is where you go learn about God and how you want to form your life. And so I went down that road and became a student at Southeastern Theological Seminary. And I had a recruiter come, actually a chaplain, Herb Kitchens was the one who worked with my dad and for my dad, and said, hey, we need an airborne chaplain, female, to come into the military. And it just so happened I was a person who loved adventure and jumped already out of an airplane, which was odd, but I was like all for it. But the Lord had his hand on my life. At the age of 19, I had a stroke, and that helped form me and to direct me in a direction, because I was really all over the place, just getting in all the wrong crowds, doing all the wrong things. And the Lord got my attention, and when he grabbed a hold of me one day, and I found myself in a hospital, actually trying to figure out what was going on with me in my life. It took being in a chapel all by myself. My parents had to go back to where my father was stationed, because this was going to be a long haul for all of us. And I'm 19, scared to death, not knowing what the Lord had in store, whether I was going to die or not. But obviously, with cerebral hemorrhage was a big deal, and I just knew I couldn't do it by myself. And I moseyed up to the 5th floor. It was in Bethesda Naval Hospital, actually, at the time. And I got real close with God real quick, and told him, I said, I can't do this by myself. And understand, I didn't have a relationship with the Lord. When you're a preacher's kid, you think your father can pray you into the kingdom and you don't have to do anything. So this was actually when it became real to have, to be face to face with God and to encounter him. And then that's when I gave it all to him, to say, if you would just intervene right now and take away the fear that I have, because if you take me now, I'm ready. That's the way for me to go. But at the time, he knew there was something bigger and greater that he wanted me to do. It took me 6 years to figure out what that was, but I did, find my way again into the seminary, and that's when Herb said, let's bring you into the military.